Hi, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. I'm in my living room because I am going to do an FX application, but it's not going to be a face makeup thing, and I need my table. And so we're in the living room today, and we're going to do sort of like a makeup movie Monday. I haven't done one in a while, but we're going to do one today. Now, the look I'm going to do, or the thing I'm going to do, is inspired by this movie. So I'm going to do that towards the end, and it might be a tad bit of a spoiler, so if you don't want any kind of spoilers, don't watch that part. But I mean, I think it'll be okay. It's not that big of a deal. But I guess it depends on what a spoiler is and how you feel about it. And I always like to say there might be spoilers in this, but I try not to. But there might be. Who knows what I'm going to say. But so we're going to talk about the movie One Bedroom. And if you go online to search it, you're going to search the number 1 and BR. Not going to spell out the word. It's on Netflix right now, and it kept popping up in my recommendations. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and watch it. To me, it sounded almost like it was going to be kind of a Rosemary's Baby thing, but it wasn't. It's actually, in my opinion, very cleverly written. There are some callbacks, like towards the end, from things that were said at the beginning that did not seem really significant, but end up being very significant. So you do have to pay attention to the dialogue. I know, I mean, you're thinking, well, it's a movie, of course you have to pay attention to the dialogue, but you won't believe how many movies you can sit through and not pay attention to the dialogue and still know what's going on. But this is very much a movie that if you want to watch it, you have to watch it. You can't be like me and do a million other things while the movie's playing. You have to pay attention to it. And it grabbed my attention. And a lot of things can't do that these days because it's hard to get my attention. But it's just a really well-written movie, in my opinion. Named Naomi Grossman, I think that's her name. She's in it. She was Pepper in American Horror Story, and she's really good at it. She doesn't have a really big role in it, but she's definitely a prominent character. So basically it's about this young girl, Sarah, who moves to LA on her own, and she's trying to find an apartment, and they have this open house at this apartment building, and she goes in and she likes it. And it's really important for you to pay attention for when she goes into the apartment to see it, because there's a couple little things in there that are significant for later on in the movie, as well as, like I said, certain dialogue that's said in it towards the beginning of the movie is very important at the end of the movie. And see, the thing with a lot of horror movies, and I don't know if this is horror or just kind of a thriller horror, but it was scary because it's something that can really happen, and that makes it even more scary. But the thing with a lot of horror movies is dialogue does not matter all that much. Yeah, it's nice to have, but you know, nobody's working too hard at writing and for a lot of horror movies. But no offense to anybody that writes horror, I'm probably not talking about you, but this movie definitely relied on really solid, intelligent writing, in my opinion. And I thought it was a different story. And what's weird is it's a story you'd expect to hear more often, the kind of story, you know, a young girl living on her own in a totally different city, and things kind of go wrong. But this in itself is just unique, and it's well written. And there is not one weak actor in it. And I'm trying to do this without giving any spoilers away, but I highly recommend it. I think it's really good. If you like horror, or if you like realistic horror, like things that could really happen, you would enjoy this. It kind of caused me a little anxiety, which is good in a sense that means it affected me. Because it's it's just her life is completely thrown into a whirlwind, and that's something I'm constantly worried about. But watch it, you'll see what I mean. So, yeah, so 2 enthusiastic thumbs up for 1 bedroom. Hi, Tina. Tina. Hey. Hey. What's it doing? She's never far away. Okay, so now for the makeup. It's not gonna be makeup, face makeup, but I don't know what else to call it. For the thing I'm gonna do, this was inspired by the film. So I made a nail, like cut in 2. This is just a Q-tip and a little bit of glue from a hot glue gun. And I made kind of a nail, okay? And this is gonna go through my hand. So what we need to do is I need to figure out how I'm gonna make it stick. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. This may turn into just a movie review. Hey, Brian. What's up? Hey, doggy. Hey, babies. Hi, my sweet. Oh, hi, Tina. Hi. How is everybody doing? Oh, sweet babies. Oh, hello, Brian. Hi. Hi, Brian. Hi. Okay. I'm just waiting for some hot glue to dry. I'm just trying to make a little ring of hot glue, and I am going to use it as a base for my nail. Hot glue is very versatile. It's just very important to try not to burn yourself with it. But this is dried all the way, so. Okay, so it made me a little base. Just gonna let that dry for a second. I have made myself quite a little mess in here. Okay, so I made a hot glue base. Probably could have used a little piece of cardstock or something. And then we'll just let that dry. Okay, so here is it. So here it is so far. I think I'm going to leave this part off. Just because I don't think it lines up well, and my hand it just makes the nail look bent, you know. But that's just where we are so far, you know. I still gotta add the blood. And this is a bit of a mess, but you know, that's what fake blood is for. This fake blood is so messy, but it's so fun. I'm just gonna start dotting it around here. I know this latex is still wet, but I gotta get this done tonight. And I've had a lot of little errors, a lot of things kind of go wrong. And I think I'm just gonna I'm not gonna do that nail. So there we are. We'll let that latex dry a little further, although if I put more blood on it. So the trick is to get the blood to be kind of stringy like that. Okay, so there it is. This little project is inspired by One Bedroom, a really good movie. So, and this is actually corn syrup, so Brian's trying to lick it off my fingers because I got it on my fingers. That's it. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this review. One Bedroom, give it a watch. I liked it quite a bit. You should never let the absence of huge names prevent you from watching a movie because, you know, I might have, if I let that be the case, I might have never seen A Nightmare on Elm Street with Johnny Depp, and I might have never seen The Curse of Michael Myers with Paul Rudd, so, or Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis. So, you know, don't let the apps, although I think her name was kind of famous because of her parents. But, you know, don't let a movie, don't avoid a movie just because there are no huge names in it. You know, give it a chance. If it sounds like the type of movie you'd watch, give it a shot. But I got latex on this shirt. The good thing about this material is it'll peel right off, usually. Except when I say it will. But anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.